is good? It's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, we're going to be going over my method on how to beat domination with a pretty below mediocre team in my team. Now, one thing I do recommend, and this is me, do not play domination until you have this card right here. Get this card, it's gonna make everything else easier, not only in domination, but in every other mode. And until you get him, just play triple threat offline. Once you can afford him, you can do what you have to do. Now, obviously, I have a way better team, and it's way easier to win in domination with the better team. But I'm just gonna be showing you guys with a pretty less than mediocre team how to go into domination and not only win, but get 3 stars on the hardest difficulty, okay, which is the superstar difficulty, in which you have to win the game by at least 15 points. So I've already played some domination today, and the one thing I can tell you guys is domination isn't necessarily super easy. Now, is it hard? No, but it's definitely not the easiest thing I've ever done. Like, I think even with my really good squad, I didn't win the game by too much. And really, what you want to focus on is mashing, okay? So like, mashing isn't as overpowered as it has been in the past, whatever else. But it is good enough that you can do what you need to do. Now, you're just gonna run pick and rolls, and off the pick and roll, you're gonna run wide, hit Wemby, finish, okay? Every single time. He's gonna get his O board more times than not, and if I time that layup right, I'll be just fine. Honestly, defensively, you want to force them into some difficult shots, okay? Because they're going to green or make a lot of their wide open threes, so you got to try to at least make things difficult. Again, if I don't get there, probably going to drop more times than not with Cam Johnson right there. And here's a prime example. Wemby's got the mismatch in there. Just feed him. I mean, if Wemby gets a mismatch in there, feed him every single possession, every single play, drop step, easy one right there. And that is the key in domination. Don't play domination until you get Wemby, because without Wemby, everything is just going to be so much more difficult. And again, defense is pretty important because then you can leak out stuff like that. Here we go. Derek Fisher, Wemby, pick and roll. Again, run decently wide, nothing there. That's fine. That's fine. You run decently wide. If nothing's there, you reset. Do it again. Got to step. And once you get this, it's over. It's over. You want to help there? That's fine. Doug McDermott can green those shots. I haven't missed it because I don't know his release, but that's a great look. Same thing here. Run wide. Derek Fisher off the screen, green. That's your read, right? If they don't step up, you take the fade, whether it's with Derek Fisher, Danny Green, whoever else. And if you miss a lot of times, you're going to get the offensive rebound with Wemby anyways. So that's kind of the key. You get in this 5-out freelance. You just run off the screen and make a read. Same read, right? He don't step up. You got an easy one. He does. Wemby, it's a foul. Perfect. That's great offense. Running in transition is super important. Again, I've mentioned it before and I'll say it again. It is important. Derek Fisher off the screen. You got to step, hit Wemby on the roll. Easy one. You guys notice how easy it is? No, and it doesn't matter the team. Like, every single team is going to play the pick and roll the exact same way. And if you just continue to hit Wemby on the roll every single time, you're probably going to have a lot of success. The key is defense, though, because I'm not scoring a ton of points. Like, you're going to have to get stops in bunches as well. And so that's kind of an underrated aspect of all of this is you got to get some stops. And obviously right now I'm doing that, but that's really where I'm extending my lead. It's fine. Again, he oversteps. Easy dunk for Wemby. And if Wemby gets tired, that's where you need like the Bulbos of the world. I don't have Bulbo on this account, but again, 1,000 MT can get you Bulbo, and you can use him. If you have Giannis, pick and roll with Giannis is super successful as well. So right now I'm up 11-2. And let me ask you guys, have I done anything flashy? Anything that's hard to do? No. I'm running off the screen, hitting the roll man Wemby nearly every single possession, every single time. And defensively, if you're up against the center that can't shoot, play how I'm playing. Bait the jump shot. Oh my goodness. That's such a fluke bucket. I mean, that's just sad ball. And even Danny Green, right? You might not think of him as being like a big-time playmaker. He can make enough plays for me. Obviously, turn it over there. That's not what I was looking for or wanting, but I mean, it is what it is. You force them to make a difficult shot, they miss, and now we're running once again. Hit Danny Green. And there's the thing, though. If you can get transition buckets, you take them every single time, right? Just slowly extend the lead. I'm up 8. Remember, you only got to win by 15. That's a horrible shot. Yep, right, and then we run. And then we run. Horrible shot, and then we run. Run wide. Got him. Step too high. He stepped too high. It's an easy one for Wemby. Up 10 points. That's the method. Obviously, if you guys got Desmond Bane, obviously, if you guys got Kobe Bryant, everything is going to be so much easier because then you have way better shooters, way better guys that can come off the screen and just green it. But it's the same type of method, right? And even if you don't have, the big-bodied Wemby, it's the same thing. You set the screen, you run off it. If they step up, you do what you got to do. If they don't, it's a fade every single time. Whether it's Kobe, whether it's TyDeBo, whether you got Derek Fisher, Danny Green, the mid-range fade, that's how you beat domination. One thing I will say, you want to make sure you pay attention because I literally was just up 20 points. And then I stopped paying attention, and now all of a sudden it's a somewhat close game, right? So, that's one of the things, again, that people probably don't want to think about or really worry about, but you have to pay attention. Otherwise, you're letting basically your opponent get back into the game for no reason. Again, Wemby, get it down here, you just drop step. It's too easy. You get it down there with Wemby, it's over with if he does have a mismatch. Green, a couple of free throws, come on, Wemby, we got to be better. There you go. Got to be better, Green, and free throws. And there will be times in domination on superstar difficulty where the opponent's going to hit tough shots. They just hit a red on me not even too long ago. And, you just got to deal with it. It is what it is. Come here. Mid-range fade on the way. Mid-range fade on the way. I missed that. Over with. He stepped too high. Get it to Wemby. It's over with. Because Wemby's going to have the advantage. He's taller than if you time your layups. Easy one. That's going to wrap it up for our domination video, guys. No matter how you cut it, guys, it's going to be so much easier to go out there if you have Kobe, if you have Desmond Bane, if you have Giannis, if you have a guy even like Joe Dumars, right? I honestly wouldn't recommend grinding domination until you get a good team. Grind triple threat offline, grind clutch time offline, and that's going to make things way easier. Fades are overpowered, but again, it's way easier to shoot a fade with Kobe Bryant compared to a guy like Danny Green. Another guy that's really good for domination is this Ruby Devin Booker. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.